The Monday school day had started just like any other. As the day trudged on, my mind wandered into a realm of daydreams, seeking refuge from the monotonous lectures. I sat at my desk, my gaze drifting aimlessly out the window. The clock on the wall seemed to move at an agonizingly slow pace, each tick echoing the tedium of the day. The teacher's voice became a distant murmur, and the chalkboard held no secrets, only equations that seemed to multiply the dullness of the classroom. But the air took on a sinister edge when the intercom blared to life, commanding all students and staff to initiate a lockdown procedures. Attention, students and staff. This is not a drill. We are now on lockdown. Lock all doors, turn off lights, and remain silent. I repeat, this is not a drill. The announcement sent a ripple of unease through the classrooms as teachers herded students into corners, locking doors and turning off lights. The math teacher, Mr. Anderson, secured the last blind and whispered reassurances to his anxious students. The hushed atmosphere was suddenly shattered by the unmistakable sound of breaking glass echoing through the halls. Panic seized the room as the intruder's presence became terrifyingly real. Mr. Anderson's heart raced as he motioned for silence, fear etched across his face. The intercom remained eerily silent, leaving the students to rely on their heightened senses to discern the threat's proximity. The intruder's heavy steps reverberated through the hallway, sending shivers down the spines of the trapped students. Each footfall echoed with a menacing rhythm, growing louder with every passing second. Suddenly, the intruder's laughter pierced the silence, a chilling sound that seemed to crawl under the skin of everyone in room 108. The laughter echoed through the corridors, creating a disorienting cacophony that fueled the terror within the locked-down school. The ominous sound of keys jangling heightened the suspense, signaling that the intruder was armed with access to every corner of the building. Fear-stricken faces turned towards Mr. Anderson, silently pleading for a plan. But the teacher himself was paralyzed by the unknown threat. As the footsteps drew nearer, the doorknob to room 108 began to rattle, the intruder's desperate attempts to breach the sanctuary, causing the students to stifle terrified gasps. Shadows danced on the walls as the unknown threat pressed against the door, a malevolent force threatening to invade their safe haven. The intercom crackled to life, a guttural voice sending shivers down their spines. "No more hiding," it taunted, the words dripping with malice. The lights flickered as the intercom faded into static, leaving room 108 in pitch darkness. The students huddled in terror, their breaths shallow and hearts pounding, as the malevolent force lingered just beyond the door. The silence became unbearable, the students paralyzed by the impending unknown. Time seemed to stretch as they waited, breathless, for whatever horror would unfold next. Minutes that felt like days passed before there were finally faint sounds of police sirens in the distance.